You are now listening to the Divorce Diaries podcast with your host, well, that's a secret. No names, ages, or any other identifying characteristics will be used as we protect the young and innocent. You'll be taken on a journey as one man considers getting a divorce or remaining married. The Divorce Diaries daily entries chronicle the decision-making processes in real time as they unfold day by day. He hopes to add a bit of clarity to his sometimes muddled mess of a marriage. Cheating, overspending, sex, sadness, and betrayal are the characteristics of this marriage. Is he making the right choice? Welcome to the Divorce Diaries. Entire seasons are released on Patreon weeks before anywhere else. At Divorce Diaries Podcast Patreon page. Link below in description. Now for today's episode.
The responsibility shift is something that I'm accepting that I have to make. I am no longer responsible for the well-being of my wife. Currently, we're still married. My responsibilities have shifted, and I'm finding that it's definitely a difficult transition for her. It's definitely a different transition for me, difficult transition for me. I don't know, though, that she really understands that I was totally and utterly committed and responsible to her. Even if bad things happened, rough things happened, she and I had tough ways to go and all of those things, even if that was the case during our marriage, I never left my post of caring for, providing for, and loving her in those ways of providing and provisioning. If she ever needed anything, I'm up in the middle of the night and I'm coming to her. Even when we weren't living together and we were going through some of our harder times, I would drop what I was doing and come and help her. Come and help her, come and save her, come and do something for her, help her move. I helped her move out of our family home. I helped her move back into our family home. I helped her move into the place that she's in now. And I'm noticing I'm getting phone calls because we still have a shared storage space. And having that shared storage space, she's calling me asking, hey, can you come and help me with this? And can you come help me with that? And I'm noticing the change in my knee-jerk visceral reaction to her asking for something. She could ask for whatever she wanted in the past, and I'm there. I would even offer to help and be there before anything, before she could even ask sometimes. But now, with a lot of the toxic things that she's done, in my view, whether I'm right or wrong, but the things that she's done in my view, I now look at these things and I think, I don't have the desire to help you like I once did. I don't have the desire to bend over backwards. I have now become, I think, because she's a lot better with words than I am, I have now started to live like the person she always thought I was. She's always said I was selfish. And I only care about me, and I do what's in the best interest of me. Rightfully so. That will cause a lot of arguments with us. I would typically cite things that I did. I'm like, hey, I've never done anything like this for anyone else. You're the only one that gets this treatment from me. You're the only one whose bills, quote unquote, I would pay, and have no expectation of anything in return. And I'm doing it because you're my wife or because I love you and all of those things. And now I think she's having a really difficult time because I'm not bending over backwards. She's a very capable person. But it's not that I'm not helping her because she's capable. I'm not helping her now because I don't want to help her now. I'm not helping her now because I'm accepting the fact that, hey, I'm not saying that I need to be number one to everyone, but I need to know that I'm a priority. for people. And now that I know I'm not a priority for my wife, I don't feel the same incentives to help her that I once did. And we're separated, and she just served me with some documents from a lawyer requesting child support in a large sum. And I thought it didn't catch me super off guard in that, oh my gosh, how could this happen? Because I've now reframed my paradigm perspective on my wife. And now that I understand her more to be an extractor of resources, whether it's time or validation or money or lifestyle or whatever it is, unfortunately, it just felt on brand for her. It felt on brand for her to overreach. And I said, hey, this is kind of a lot. It doesn't take this much to take care of the kids. Like, can we have a conversation about it? Which we were supposed to, and I kind of like loafed on those conversations. I don't know. Maybe I was still holding out some hope when I was sort of torn with wanting a divorce or not. And now, reading her response to some of my descriptions of, hey, I'm going through this and I have this going on and that going on. This number just seems high. Let's talk about what they really need to survive. And her response was, not my concern. I'm not saying that to bash her. In fact, I don't think it's bashable at all. I think that I would have been better off had I respected all of the honest things that my wife has said over the years. She has told me, I believe that your money is our money and my money is my money. I'm like, really? I mean, I thought that we could both save for our kids' college, like together. We both make decent money. I think we could. No, if you want to do that with your money, do it. But I'm not doing that with mine. I'm like, wow. But I'm not asking you to buy me a sports car. I'm just kind of thinking we put $10, $20 a month away, a paycheck away for our children's college. No, it'll be their responsibility. They can get loans, or we'll co-sign for loans when they get to college. I'm like, well, can't we just do something to help them? I just took it off of me, and she just wasn't willing to do that. And just reading those words over and over, not my concern. And the text above that was about me asking her to hear about some of my struggles, not struggles, my financial situation, and just saying, your financial situation is not my concern. I will have to scale things back. I will have to stop paying for certain things because of that. It's going to affect how much I can save for my kids, because I have been saving for them consistently for maybe the last 15 years. But if it's going to somehow like maybe make me move or make me sort of destitute, I need to know and feel that. And I need to make adjustments like we all have to. If we lose a job, maybe we can't go on that vacation. But just reading that, not my concern, not my concern. Man, it stung. It really stung. But I didn't cry or have an emotional outburst. I just kind of said, oh yeah, right. I forgot how you view my money, time, resources. They're mine. You can sort of take those when you need them, leave them when you don't. They will be there for you. That is likely why you're seeking such an unreasonable amount in child support, and why you didn't want to have a discussion about it. You just want what you want. And I'm not even saying it like I'm really upset about it. I'm not mad about that. she wants what she wants. And that probably is why we've had a lot of the issues that we've had, because I've always fought with her back and forth. Oh, really? Why would you want that? Don't you know the kids would be better off if we, you're smart. How could you not, then I throw up, look at all that I've done over all these years and you haven't. And I'll be a dickhead in that way. I had to understand. I should have understood. I'm talking to a person that believes her money is her money and my money is ours. So yes, what I am doing with my money, or what I need to do with my money and time, is not her concern. I don't care about that. I care about me and what I want and what I feel I need, or I feel what I deserve. And I guess we all are that way to an extent, right? We're all that way. But we sometimes will put those things down for something else. And that something else might be the joint rearing of the kids or something. I don't know. Tough pill to swallow.
Wow, that was the Divorce Diaries podcast. The Daily Saga will continue tomorrow. The full season's episodes are on Patreon now. Subscribe for early access. Click the Patreon link in the description. Hopefully these entries help our anonymous recorder as a form of his own personal therapy. That's his hope and his intention. Will these recordings of life's curveballs lead this family to the best resolution in the end? We'll keep listening. New episodes are released daily on all podcast players, but all episodes are available on Patreon at Divorce Diaries Podcast Patreon page. Until next time.